over 70%
of Nigeria's population relies solely on fuel wood in meeting their energy needs for cooking
and heating. Dependency on biomass for cooking and for heating purposes increases pressure on local natural
resources. It also poses a serious health threat
and also safety of end users, mainly our women and their children. More than 90,000
Nigerian women and children die annually from firewood
smoke. Deforestation, equivalent of 5.4 metric tons of CO2 resulting from unsustainable wood harvesting, thereby
reducing the carbon uptake of our forests. The use of cleaner, more modern cookstoves and fuels can dramatically reduce exposure to harmful smoke, thereby improving the health of rural women.
Creating wealth, providing myriad economic opportunities for Nigerians, and it also would have important environmental and climate benefits. Over the years, the Federal Ministry of Environment has supported the implementation of the program on clean cooking to help the nation reduce the GHG emissions and also boost green growth. The federal government is striving to meet its nationally determined contribution obligations by ensuring that Nigerian households convert from the use of inefficient cooking fuels, such as fuel wood, charcoal, and kerosene, to LPG and other efficient cooking fuels.
Not only discovered that clean cooking was so essential for our delivery on our international commitments, but we also found out that as much as 17% of all total emissions from our country comes from the residential sector, from cooking. Cooking represents 17% of all our emissions. So it's not a small area or a mid area to focus on. But it means more to all of us than the reduction of greenhouse gases or dealing with climate change. It's about life and death of Nigerian people. 78,000 lives, not everybody. 78,000 lives of women and children. 60% of all those who die from smoke from Nigeria's kitchen are children. The rest are mostly women. Why should we have a killer in our kitchen? Why should we have an unenviable record that we have the highest number of deaths in Africa from cooking? So, I think that meeting the commitments of the NDC is only one part. The most important part is to address this as something that really touches our lives.
The use of firewood is undertaken by over 70% of women, particularly those who live in the rural areas. And this has contributed in no small measure to ill health for most of them, apart from time wasted trying to gather firewood. Women suffer a lot of health hazard as a result of the use of firewood. And so the introduction and the building of clean stove, the advocacy around it, the introduction of it, the production of it is a welcome idea for the ministry. And as you know, to support this effort, the ministry under the presidential directive is actually working to provide 1,000 gas cylinder LPG cooking gas to women in all the 774 local governments of Nigeria. And this started last year with the provision of 1,000 LPG cooking gas for women in C-State and FCT. And this year, the ministry is also undertaking production of these 1,000 to women in each local government in another 15 states. And by next year, we hope to conclude this exercise.
Most rural dwellers may argue that clean cooking stoves are alien, expensive, and for the rich and urban dwellers. This category of people need to know that the traditional cooking method is unnecessarily expensive. The biggest killer in Africa after HIV, AIDS, and malaria. While clean cooking will save lives, empower women, improve livelihood, and combat climate change, as a committee, I wish to assure all stakeholders present over our willingness to cooperate and collaborate with the organizers of this forum and other stakeholders towards the production of an acceptable legislative framework that will scale up domestic production of clean cooking stoves, its availability to the masses, and access to finance, among others.